My bad. Can y'all hear me? My bad. I was saying that one of my biggest flaws that I've learned, that I've been keenly aware of for a long time, is that sometimes I can get so excited. Sometimes I can get too excited to where I'm screaming and all that other stuff. And I've gone through several microphones to where my voice, my excitement would destroy multiple microphones. So, with that said, upgraded the microphone. This is supposed to be one of the best in the business. And I've had an epiphany with myself with this microphone that I need to speak up, because being so loud and destroying microphones, I just want to talk like this and, whatever. But no, this is actually encouraging me to speak up. So let me know how the volume, how the audio is for you. But yeah, this mic supposed to be the bee's knees. Let's get down to business. KOC says he doesn't expect the majority of the starters to play in today's game. So as far as quarterback, we're going to get a nice heavy dose of JJ McCarthy, Carson Wentz, and maybe some sprinkles of Max Brosmer. As far as, and we should see a lot of Myles Price. He's not a starter, but he's vying for that wide receiver 4 spot. He's been making some noise. So I know there's been like a Myles Price, Tai Felton type of thing, but lately it's been Myles Price that's been shining as of late. Another thing I want to point out, if we don't see Dallas Turner, I want to really just point out the fact that Dallas Turner, not only has he been making an impact in the joint practice with the Ravens, but from what I've noticed, based off the imaging, the videos I've seen, this dude has added on a solid, I would say, five pounds of lean mass. He now even looks the part. Whereas in years past, he has the long sleeve shirts and they're kind of loose or whatever. Now that, tell you what, those sleeves getting a bit snug on them, looking the part. I like it. I like it a lot. Barry says odds JJ McCarthy flames out. That's up to him. I don't know. I do kind of feel bad for him. But also, he's gotten his opportunities and he's going to get a big dosage of opportunities today. And you know what else I realized? So we talked about during the live stream against the Giants, I brought up Jacob Thomas. And some of you were asking, do you mean Jacoby Thomas? I was like, no, it's right here, Jacob Thomas. Jacoby Thomas, dude, what happened? What happened to this guy? I've heard nothing about him. Nothing. Really? Nothing? So it looks like he's not going to make the team. Damon Claiborne has been kind of having a resurgence. He's been teetering. Like sometimes you don't hear of him, or when you do hear of him, he has issues with ball security. In these joint practices with the Ravens, he's been making plays. But yeah, this is the time. Starters aren't playing, so all the depth players, it's your time to shine, baby. I'm trying to think who that quarterback is that they just showed. Was that Brock Osweiler in studio giving analysis? Mm. But I hope this sound is good for you guys. Are you able to turn your volume up a bit? Sure. How's that? Is that too over the top? Let me know. Like I said, I just have this fear of being too loud. I think that's Brock Osweiler. But yeah, let's see. As far as names, names I'm looking out for today. I mean, I would hope to see the rookies, even if they're projected to be starters. And KOC said we're not expecting to see starters. It's these young bucks. They got to get their reps in, man. Get a feel for the game. Playing up against players that aren't on your own team. So I'd want to see the rookies, all of them, undrafted free agents as well. Obviously, I mean this is a huge opportunity for everyone else that's not a starter, because this is the game where you're going to probably get the most reps. Because I would expect to see the starters at least in some capacity for the final preseason game, just even if it's a tidbit. So this, I think this right here, this is the one. And then I saw Judd Zolgad asked KOC about, do you regret? I mean, coincidentally enough, they're practicing against the Baltimore Ravens. That, do you regret passing up on Kyle Hamilton? And he said once or twice. That just made me think about that night, that night for the draft 2022, 4.5 years ago, when I ripped Kwesi Adafo-Mensah to shreds. Literally just got hired. First draft. What are you doing, dude? Terrible trade back. Didn't get proper compensation. And then the player that you ended up selecting was a bum. All right. But it's a new day now. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, the game starts at 1. I'm like, what? I'm like, what is happening? Why am I seeing Commanders versus the Lions? Game starts at 1. That's why. Okay. They're showing highlights, whatever. Yeah, the Detroit trade. They could have had Kyle Hamilton. They could have had Jamison Williams. They could have had Jordan Davis. They had players right there at pick 12. Terrible. People called me a madman, saying I don't know what I'm talking about. But We're in the present. We've moved on. DJ won him. Still in the league. He's with the Detroit Lions. Good for you. Did you guys hear that sound effect? See the old soundboard I had sound effects but wouldn't play through the stream. I made some investments, man. This is better work. All of it. Soundboard, mic, all of it. But what are you guys looking for? What's up with the chat? Yep, drinking that Sunny D. My wife swears by it. I like wine when I'm live streaming or just in general, but we're out of it. So, got to settle for the Sunny D vodka seltzer. But all the young bucks, Jacoby's dealing with a back injury, one says. That's terrible. That's too bad. Shame. Hoping to see a lot of progress with these players today. Some Chuck Demings, maybe. Are the Ravens going to play their starters? Because that will be interesting. How our backups do up against them, their ones. I don't know if JJ McCarthy still wears the war paint. I don't know. Yeah, Bill, crack one open. Vikings game day. Even for a preseason. We all get together, have a good time. Mods, let's be on it today. Last week, the bots were killing us. Gotta stay ahead of it. Are you streaming the game? I'm gonna do play-by-play. Can't legally stream the game though. Not allowed. Man, JJ McCarthy could throw 40 touchdowns today. I'm not but I'll give him his credit. If he plays well, like that's how I've always been. Appreciate you guys for being here on this live stream. And all the content on this channel is brought to you by Prize Picks. Sign up for Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code HMA. Play your first $5 lineup. And if you win your first $5 lineup, you get $150 in bonus bets. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Yeah, if I try to stream the game like as a bypass past ESPN Unlimited and whatever, this channel will get locked up. Maybe even deleted. Well, Rick, it's going to be JJ McCarthy. who starts. Kyler's not going to start. So we have to assume it's going to be JJ with the twos. So that means you're going to get a healthy dose receiver wise. Myles Price, Tai Felton, Dante Fleming. You're going to get at running back Damon Claire. Damon Claiborne, excuse me. If you don't want him, send him our way to the Lions. He'll fit our offense. Who, JJ? He might get traded. He might. I'm still just getting used to this mic, all the upgrades I've done here. As I said before, where I mean, in past recordings and live streams that I've done, I can get animated and really excited about stuff to where I'm screaming and all this other stuff. And then the microphone it can't handle me. The mic cannot handle my audio, but this is supposed to do it. So far, I mean, based off my headphones, it sounds like it's doing pretty good. I hope it is for you too. We've got 12 minutes left before the start of this game. Shoot. Make this happen, baby. Got the roster up. We are ready to go. Barry says, sounds great so far. I appreciate you. Hank Hill, master salesman of propane. Thanks for being here. And cheers to you all this Sunday afternoon. But yeah, so no starters or starters aren't expected today per KOC. So we're going to get the rest of the bunch. Plenty of names to look out for. Guys that are fighting for roster spots. To get down to that 53, man. Dude's going to have to earn it. At some point, I would imagine Max Brosmer, he'll get cut. Probably will make it back to the practice squad, maybe. I wouldn't imagine that anyone would be jumping up for joy at the prospect of, oh, Max Brosmer is available. I don't see that happening. But we'll see. Want to see more of Myles Price and Damon Claiborne. Let's get it. Yeah, let's destroy some spammers today. Get him up out of here. Let's go. Oh, what happened last week? But today, Packers fan here for the H. All right, welcome. Cheese Guy 689. Welcome to your hate watch. We welcome all. We don't discriminate. Everybody's welcome here. Honestly, it's not surprising to me, Barry, that Wentz outplayed McCarthy last week, based off of especially how things went last season, excuse me, where yeah, McCarthy came on late, but Wentz the whole time. I mean, you can only get but so much from him, but Wentz the whole time he can move an offense. Now the end result of the movement of that offense, who knows? That's up in the air. I mean, he is Carson Wentz and he can only do but so much. But no, it didn't surprise me one bit what we saw last week. Hank, we're not going to see Kyler Murray today. Per KOC. We're not going to see the starters today. I want to see Kyler Murray too, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. This is a diverse chat today, isn't it, El Jefe? We got a Packers fan in here. I think we have a couple of Lions fans in here. All are welcome. We're going to have a good time, man. I'm happy everything system wise is working out. Yeah. Normally something goes wrong whenever I'm doing a new setup, something goes awry, but outside of me forgetting to hit the unmute button to start the stream, everything's gone good. Everything's gone well. Sign of good things to come for the rest of this stream. And of course, we've got the post game vid reaction, which will be a couple of hours after the conclusion of this game. And then we're going to get back to an old type of content I used to do, but I'm going to mix it up, if you will. The Vikings fan reaction. But it's not going to be what it used to be. That will come out, I don't know, either tonight or tomorrow morning. But I'm just glad that we're here, man. The lull of the off season and not really much to talk about outside of the quarterback situation for months on end. And it's like now we're back. Now there's stuff. There's tangible stuff to get into. We're going to do that. Time, we got 4 minutes. T minus 4 minutes before kickoff. Even got the new TV setup. Everything's new here. And I'm just calmly suppressing everything in. Like, please, please, everything work. Don't fail me now. Do I have the skull chant on my board? I was like, oh, I hope that's it. I really need to label these buttons. But yes, apparently I do. And then we got one if the Vikings score a touchdown as well. We ready. We ready. I'm nervous, but we ready. Two minutes. T minus 2 minutes. Just in case. Let me make sure. I mean, it should come on this channel. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's so many different ESPN Unlimited plugins that you can get lost, but we are here. Okay. Yep, we're here. Glad I checked on that. No button for a missed field goal. Although Will Reichert, I think the last practice he missed a couple. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Still Mr. Perfect. Glad to see the mods in the building. Let's stay ready. Let's stay ready, man. These mods are ruthless, soulless. They'll run up in your house and spam the whole chat. No starters expected. No starters on the Vikings side. On the Ravens side, who knows? But we are here. Whew. Chills every time. Any personal goals or not goals, but any personal things you want to see from certain players today? Got Paul Allen, Pete Bursage, and Ben Lieber. Going to see a lot of Damon Claiborne today, I tell you what. Banksy. Banksy's out there. Okay. Yep. Smashing Pumpkin, me too. More of the D line, more Claiborne. Improvement as far as to, because it wasn't that long ago. Jacoby Thomas, I don't know if he's playing today. Someone said in the chat that he's dealing with a bum back. But with Claiborne, I mean, he's been teetering. As of lately, he's come on strong. You just want to see him really lock up a spot on the final roster because it was not looking good for a while. But we here. And dare I say, I can be as excited as I want to be now. Okay. Buckle up, folks. Can't promise anything. Maybe, Gary, that's a good point. Maybe the Ravens will play some of their starters. Just because we're not doesn't mean that they're going to follow suit. Each team, they can do whatever it is that they want. So, God, it's just nice to be back here. TV here, its own separate device. Soundboard, mic, laptop, camera, everything. Oh, couldn't let as loose as I wanted to a week ago. We doing that today. And they're at the old bank. Using a MacBook. Only way to go for streaming, in my humble opinion. The good old skull chant. In unison. I'm good, Nick. My voice is still a little raspy, a little off, I feel. But other than that, we good. Naruto sucks. We've got the Sunny D vodka seltzer. And the Vikings, they will start this game off on offense. They get it past the 25, the 30, the 30 gets to the 34. All right. Gets to the, are they going to mark him at the 33? All right. That was Dylan Bell with the return. Okay. Let's get this ish started. Wait, what happened? How? Okay. Now we're at the 12-yard line. I don't know what just happened there, but JJ McCarthy with the snap under center play action throws it off. He had a wide open receiver. He had Myles Price on the right side, wide open, and missed it. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about, man. Second and 10. You don't miss that as a starter. So looks like we're gonna get a false start here. Looks that way. Had him wide open. You make those throws. Oh, Hefe says gotta have more patience. Yeah. Second and 15. Man. Locks in. Gets it off. Pass is caught. And at least makes up some of the yards they lost. That pass was to Tai Felton. So now that brings up 3rd and 7. In shotgun at the 14. Snap. Throws it, and the ball is complete. Catch is made by Myles Price. Yo, that's my dude, man. Wide receiver 4. That's him. Drive continues. McCarthy, good job staying steady in the pocket. A little wide of a pass, but Price made the catch. Tight window. He made it. JJ McCarthy. Good for him. So now you're at the 23-yard line. The Vikings at their own 23-yard line. Ball snaps, hands it off. Claiborne gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's now 2nd and 10. Still at the 23. Got a motion man. And that was a terrible run play. That run play had no chance. That was a loss of 2, 3. I mean, who was that? Kyle Hamilton? No, that wasn't. That made that play. Terrible run design. That play had no chance at all. So now it's 3rd and 13. At the 20. Ball snaps, shotgun. Sends it quick. And breaks up a tackle. Tai Felton. But only for about 4 or 5 yards. And they're going to punt this thing over to Baltimore. Now let's see if they're playing their starters. Baltimore, that is. Hecker sends it off. And that is okay. Good enough punt. And they get to the no, they got past the 30. Well, we got the young bucks on the defensive line coming out. As far as where they are at, let's go to ESPN.com because that was so close to the sideline. So Baltimore, they're going to start their offense off at their own 40-yard line after a 19-yard return. So that offensive series was pretty much your typical JJ McCarthy offensive series. Clunky, awful throw. Run game didn't do much. All right, maybe. All right, defense. Can y'all show something then? Because if we ain't going to get much out of this offense, somebody on defense hopefully will do something. We don't know yet. We're going to know, Hank, in 2 seconds. We're back on the field. It's a high bird screen view. So once we get the field view, the side view, then we'll be able to know, are they playing their starters? But right now, I'm not sure. Is that Lamar Jackson? Let's see. Nope. Looks like they're not playing their starters either. They got Huntley out there. I like Huntley. I like him a lot. So no, this is a battle of the backups. Battle of the depths. And at the 42, ball snaps. Oh, almost got Huntley for the sack. There's a flag on the play. There may be holding. There may be a holding penalty. Yep, there's a holding penalty on the Ravens. Where did it come from? That right guard. Yep. So that's going to back them up to 2nd and 18. At their own 32-yard line, Huntley in shotgun, the ball snaps. Pressure, he escapes it, gets outside. And the defense, good job minimizing the damage. Got what, a yard, if that, on the play? James Pierre with the tackle. Good sign. Good sign by the front line of this defense. Third and 16 at the 34-yard line. Ball snaps. Tyler, pressure, got to him. Can't finish the sack. Was Ivan Pace Jr. That's all right. Ended up getting about 3 yards on that play. Isaiah says Battle of the Buns. Battle of the Cheekies. I mean, we know this defense. They got players. So it looks like, I mean, from this point forward, offensively, you're going to have a battle of the mid-offs as the punt. There's punt interference. Yep. That was Tai Felton that called for the fair catch. He got bumped by a Ravens player. There's a flag on the field. Yeah, what were you doing, dude? Uncalled for. Well, let's give Banksy a shot. We don't want to overreact too fast. He'll figure it out. He has to. I will say, man, you JJ stands, y'all are, if nothing else, consistent. Loud and proud and defending JJ McCarthy's honor. Good for you. Not going down that road. Y'all can have it. "30 seconds left, commercial break, and we're back on. "10 seconds and counting. We're going to get the offense back onto the field. First round of spam. Boom. Get out of there. I would expect for Kyler to play in the third game. Maybe the first half. The starters, even for the first half. But this seems to be a throwaway game for both teams, as at the 37, they do a pitch and get a couple of yards, about 3 yards on that play, up to the 40. It's going to be second down. Claiborne's still the tailback. Ball snaps, 2nd and 7. Moves up in the pocket. Good job. Throws it deep. And the ball is caught. The ball is caught by Tai Felton. Nice. That's a good rep by J.J. McCarthy right there. Pressure was getting there, stepped up, moved right, sent it. Tai Felton did the rest. Good play. And gets it either right at or just inside the 10-yard line. Nice work. 1st and goal. Ball snaps. Come on, JJ. Throws it off to Damon Claiborne. He was a little indecisive. That pass could have been better, but he made the catch. Got a couple of yards on that play. It's 2nd down. Second and goal. Your wide receivers, 2 of them, Price, Felton. At the 3-yard line, ball snaps. McCarthy looking around, throws it too high, and too much laser on it, man. That's incomplete. Through Felton's hands. I mean, he was right there. It was right there. But too high. Third and goal. Just got to take a little bit of mustard off. They hand it off. Claiborne. They're going to give him a yard. It's going to be 4th and goal. Man, go for it, man. Don't settle for 3. We say JJ needs the reps. Give him this rep right here. 4th and goal. At the 1-yard line. JJ in shotgun. Dylan Bell's your 3rd receiver. Ball snaps. Looks over. And JJ, dude, what is wrong with you? Myles Price was wide open. Stop sending rocket launchers for no reason. Dude, that's terrible. Come on, man. Absolutely awful. Help your receivers out. This man's sending rocket launchers every pass. Terrible. Objectively terrible. He knows one speed and one speed only. Brett Favre. Brett Favre velocity. Come on, man. Multiple shots that drive. Tai Felton. And then that last one to Myles Price. Should have walked away with 7. Should have. No excuse for that. Well, I mean, at this point, it's hard to expect differently. It's really hard. Like we can say, all right, he'll come back and maybe he'll make some changes and maybe he'll sharpen up. But this is who he is, man. He knows one speed. He can't process things. It's either it's either high velocity and wide or high velocity and high. Ball placement is bad. We got Chuck Demons out there. And because of failing to convert and get points, Ravens, they get the ball at their own two. They start at their own two with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. See what this defense can do. Banksy, I'm looking at you. Okay, all right. Boom. Speak of the devil. Made that play. That went nowhere. Nice work. Nice work. Ball snaps. Pressure getting to him. Huntley throws it into the dirt. This is going to be a slugfest. We're still in the first quarter. The with 5:15 left. Clock is stopped. Third and 8. Oh, you know the next sound effect I need as the ball snaps? Passes it incomplete. Good coverage. Who was that? Ooh, buddy. Devon Armstead. Nice play over the middle by himself. You talk your stuff. Good play. Yeah, this game might turn out to be a punt off as we get a punt right here. 4th and 8. Baltimore sends it. 40, 45, gets close to the 50. They're going to mark him down at the 49-yard line of Minnesota. Good field position for J.J. McCarthy. Don't F this up. The good thing is, like based on, and I get it, it's backups, second, third stringers. I mean, defensively, they can hang the Vikings, and we know that. It's another thing to see it, but just got to see it. Deming's got that Chris Bosh neck. Does he? I need to see. Chris Bosh has a very specific neck. It's he almost like from the side view looks like a velociraptor, which is fitting because he started his career with Toronto. Chris Bosh neck. Shout out to Chris Bosch, man. $30 left before we get back on. Chris Boschneck. Yeah, I got to see that. I need a side profile of Chuck Demings. And the Vikings, JJ McCarthy, they're going to start this drive at their own 49. Under center, bunch formation. Hand the ball off. Damon Claiborne. And he gets about 2 yards right there. Now, over on Baltimore side of the field, 1st and 10. Fake pitch, and McCarthy gets sacked. Damn. I mean, he technically had the left side open, but that left tackle didn't really do him any favors. Well, now they're back on their own side of the field. The Vikings, after that sack, sends it over the middle. Pass is caught. Low throw. He got hit as he threw the ball, and now there's a flag on the play. Play was made to Jashawn Jones. We'll see. And it's against the Vikings. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? My God. What are we doing here? Are we saying that's an illegal block in the back? 3rd and 24? This game, bro. I'm out here trying to have a good time. Watching the purple and gold. Instead, I'm seeing just sloppiness. 3rd and 24. Just throw it up in the air. See what happens. Ball snaps. Draw play for the running back, Claiborne. Oh, we are in the midst of a mid-off. Boy, if you came here for some scoring, you came to the wrong place. Hey, you know what? Come on, defense. Let's get back after it. We're still in the first quarter, bro. Oh my God. We're still in the first quarter. These offenses suck. Yeah, bring Carson Wentz out here, bro. Get Carson Wentz so we can start running some clock, for Pete's sake. Ball starts at Baltimore's 13-yard line. You got a blitz coming. Blitz coming. Huntley escapes. Gets outside. Gains about four yards right there. And gets out of bounds. That's great. Yep. That's all we need. Nick says I'm Nick says unplug the soundboard, you won't need it. It's true. It's so true. 2nd and 6. Pitch out right. Okay. We got Big Citrus with the play for minimal gain. Oh my gosh. I guess I won't need it. Damn. Come on. Ball snaps. And it's incomplete. The ball stops. Oh my God. 3rd and 6. This game. Now it's 4th and 6. Clock is stopped. A minute and 26 seconds left in the first quarter. I should have brought up more alcohol. What are we doing? What are we doing? Punt is up. Oh my God, there's going to be a flag. Okay, all right, well, no flag. The 40, 45. Rudolph returns the ball to the Vikings, gets it to the Vikings' 45-yard line. This game. Please. Yeah, just run the ball. Run the ball and just, I don't know. Ball is at the 45. JJ McCarthy hands the ball off to Damon Claiborne. Gets about 3 yards right there. All right, we're under a minute left to go for the first quarter. 25 seconds left to go in play clock, so they got to get one play off. Please just run it. Just run it. Don't do anything. There's a flag. Oh my God. They managed to get a flag. What are we doing? What? Need time to figure out what? 2nd and 13. Oh, okay. So it was a flag on only the Vikings. God. Okay. Only the Vikings. All right. They're going to get this playoff. That's going to take us into the second as he throws it wildly. JJ McCarthy threw it to, I don't know. the local library. Oh, and the clock stops because it's incomplete. Oh my god, this team, stop doing this to me. Stop. We still got 4 seconds of this damn first quarter. All right, ball snaps. He throws it, heaves it to Myles Price. It's incomplete. Thank God that finally takes us into the second quarter. Good Lord. This game is a highlight of punts. It was a semi deep pass to the left. Good coverage. Incomplete. But I mean, just oh my god. This is tough. This is so tough to watch. I wish I had more alcohol with me. You know, I'm gonna make this last. I'm gonna do it. Actually, that would be a terrible idea. If I had more alcohol with the sluggish pace of this game so far, I might end up passing out midstream. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hey, we can get Carson Wentz. Let's get him in. Vikings up next when they get the ball. When they get the ball, the next offensive drive, bring out Carson Wentz. We can't keep doing this. JJ McCarthy is a waste of everyone's time. Like imagine paying like for me to travel out there. Like let me get out there at US Bank Stadium real quick. Let me get out there and to see this crap. Hotel, airfare. This game sucks. Punt is sent off. Fair catch is called. In Baltimore, they're going to start this at their own 9-yard line. I can't imagine bearing witness in person to this game. All right. Under center, Baltimore. Fake pitch. Oh, they got a nice playoff. Nice playoff. Catch is made by Cuevas. It looks like he gets, well, they're showing the replay right now. Gets past the 20, 25, the 30, close to the 35. They're going to mark him down at the 32-yard line. Handoff. Good job by the defense. Number 39 was the first to make contact. Jacob Thomas. We're talking about him. Back-to-back games. Good work. Wait, what just happened? Okay. 2nd and 9. I don't know what that was about. But handoff. Ooh. Okay. Gets a couple of yards right there. Initial contact made by Jacob Roberts. It's 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. Ball at the 39. Snap. Ooh, pressure got there, but not in time. That's going to be a 1st down. Damn. It's close. Hitman watching this in his in his recliner, laughing maniacally. I can imagine that too. Like, he probably has some like cabin house, like, I don't know, 100 miles away from US Bank Stadium. And the pass is complete. It's defense, come on, we need guys to step up. That's Cuevas again. Ooh. Just him in his recliner, Hitman, drinking some scotch, handoff, and there's a flag on the play after about a yard gain. We'll see what that's about. So that's going to be on Baltimore, holding penalty. Looks like they're going to call that on the right guard. Doesn't matter. They're backing it up. Now, you know what? Not scotch. I'm going to say whiskey for Hitman. Sitting in his recliner in his cabin, 100 miles away from US Bank Stadium. 1st and 20 after the penalty. Lots of room to work with. Luckily, Jake Golday made the play. So it's going to be 2nd down and I believe 12. Everclear. Oh boy. That's a different level. 2nd and 11. They're bringing it. They're bringing it. And the secondary just can't keep up. Can't keep up. That was Jay Ward, I believe, in coverage. Overran it. So got a couple of yards there. It's going to be 3rd and manageable. Hey, the good thing is, with this drive Baltimore is having, clock is running. At the 32-yard line, Minnesota territory, they run the ball. And who is that with that play in the backfield? Number 48, Roberts. Jacob Roberts. Let's go. Okay. Haven't had to do one score update yet. Crazy. So they're going to go for the field goal attempt. And kick is up, and it is good. Wow. First score update of the day is almost an hour and a half in on this watch party. Ravens up 3-0. And then we get the offense back on. Please let it be JJ McCarthy. No, please let it be Carson Wentz. We got to get through this game, man. This game has been torture. Good job to the mods out there. I haven't seen anything outside of that one stop I had to make on spammers. But nice work out there. Let's keep blocking them bums. Iconic says McCarthy's going to play till halftime. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Prepare for lots of incompletes and stoppage times and frequent changing of possessions. We're back on the field. Here comes the kickoff. All right. Got Claiborne with the return. He gets to the 20. That's where the offense is going to start. Yeah, for Damon Claiborne, I think he's on the edge. It's like one moment you're like, he's going to make it, but not enough consistency as they hand the ball off. And Carson Wentz. All right, hey. Thank God. Thank the good Lord. Enough of this JJ crap. Carson Wentz is in the game. Woo! 2nd and 7. Ball is at the 24. Play action. That's a terrible. Well, yeah, it was a high pass. Incomplete. 3rd and 7. He knew where he wanted to go. But if you look at the replay, just a little behind, a little behind. Third and 7. Ball snaps, throws it. Oh, okay. Ball is complete to Dylan Bell. Drive continues. Legal contact on the defense. That's obviously going to be declined. Walter Rouse out there. Nice rep. Nice rep. Okay. Haven't heard that name in a minute. Let's go. Ball at the 32. Shotgun. Wentz. Snap. Slings it over the middle. Nice job. Catch is made. Xavier Scott stays on the palm of his hand to get another yard after that. It's second and short. Handoff. Scott. Nice work. First down. Gets close to midfield. There's a flag on the play. And it's a holding on the offense, because why wouldn't it be? That's too bad. It's all right. We're at least moving at a quicker pace, even though the clock is stopped right now. Moving at a quicker pace this second quarter. Second and 12. So you got 2 downs to work with. At the 36-yard line. Snaps. Quick pass. Nice work, Carson Wentz. Nice work. Dylan Bell with the catch. I believe that's a first down. Decisive. A little bit behind. But got the job done. First and 10. Let's go. Ball is at the 44. Handoff. Nice space. Xavier Scott gets about 5. We're at midfield. Let's go. Is it Wes Phillips that's calling plays? Hey, okay. Second and 5. In shotgun, you got a loaded right side. Quick pass out. That's to Dylan Bell. With the catch and run, gets a first down. Clock is moving. The ball is moving. The offense is moving. Let's go, man. Let's go. Dylan Bell. You got a plethora of receivers at that 4 spot. Handoff, Scott. That play had no chance. Might be a loss of 1. But you got some receivers out there legit battling for that 4 spot. Let's go. All good. Second and 10. Straight drop back. Ooh, pressure was there. Play never had a chance, really. That was to 85. Ben Urasef? Yep. Ben Urasek. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. What you going to do, Wes? Ball snaps. Wentz moves up and he gets sacked. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. 3.5 and counting in this quarter. This quarter moved. That's what we need. Let's go. Fourth and 20. Sends it. Fair catch is called. Ravens are going to start their offense at their own 13-yard line. Moving and grooving. Thank goodness. This game, at least the Wentz drives, or the Wentz drive has been interesting. These commercial breaks, man. Overkill. But that's today's media. Kev, I can't show the second half. I can't show any part of this broadcast, man. So we got 2:49 left in the half. Ball is at the 14-yard line for Baltimore. They've got, it looks like, a new quarterback in. Hand the ball off. They get a yard. Banks is still in the game. And I mean, we're talking about the offensive line, but this is the knee deep depth of the offensive line. Trying to expect anything out of this offensive line is something, as the ball is incomplete. Hey, that boy going to get cut. Number 10, wide open. Wide open. So that's going to set up 39 at the 15. Pressure gets to, oh, that should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. Doesn't look like a flag was thrown, but in the trenches, I think you had a block in the back. Either way, looks like they're going to count the 9-yard gain for Baltimore. 2-minute warning. Third down to go after another 2-minute timeout. A lot of these linemen saw the field last year. Yeah, well, KOC said the starters aren't playing today. So this level of offensive line you're seeing is exactly what should have been expected. I'm not freaking out about that. Not one bit. Put big citrus at, at corner. Oh my gosh. This game. Like, how do you even, for the halftime report, like, what do you even say at this point? We know what it is. That's what the draft is for. Go into the depths of the offensive line with the draft next year on top of whatever else. But you definitely want a farm system when it comes to O line. You definitely don't have that right now, anyway. Yeah, this has been, if you were coming to this game for excitement, my apologies. This game has been dragging. I wonder how they're going to address this start of the second half. Like, are they going to bring McCarthy back in? Are they going to let Wentz do the third quarter and then bring McCarthy in at the end, fourth quarter? No idea. But this game, man, I don't know if there's enough alcohol in the state of Minnesota to get us through this game. That will be fine. Punt is up. Stay in, stay in. Well, actually, it doesn't even matter. Change of possession. Vikings are going to start this drive at their own 16-yard line. And then we got a flag too. Come on, all the stoppages. This is crazy. MLE MLE Trout says our special teams is special. Back to another 2-minute warning. Wow. Who could it be? Says, buckle up. Next half, it's Brosmer. I hope not for the whole half. Definitely not the whole half. Get Wentz in there some more. And wow. Just wow. Well, as far as the positives, Myles Price should have had a touchdown if not for J.J. McCarthy. Tai Felton probably could have had a touchdown if not for J.J. McCarthy. That's on the same drive. Any other positives? Defense is doing good, relatively speaking. And Dylan Bell, give it up to him. Banks getting some work in. Golday made a play. Doing the best I can, baby. Penalties on penalties. That first quarter was brutal, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the second half somehow, some way. Damon Claiborne gets about 2 yards. I think we can safely say Claiborne is firmly established on the bubble. Bad side of the bubble. Hasn't done enough. Second and 8 rather. Ball snaps. Terrible throw by Wentz. Incomplete. Clock stops. 1:04 left in the first half. This is so pathetic all around. Third and 8. At their own 11, Wentz with the snap. Sends it over the middle, and the drive continues, which means the clock continues to burn. Yes. That's a first down. I think that was Dante Fleming with the reception. Sends it over deep. Oh, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz sends it over deep. Is that to Deshaun Jones? We've got some excitement in the house, folks. Ooh, wee. Nice play. Deshaun Jones gets the ball for Minnesota on Baltimore's side of the field. Let's go. Iconic. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. Let's go. Ball is now at the 44 of Baltimore. Dump off. Okay, all right. Inside screen. This time it works. It works. For a first down and more. Gavin Bartholomew. Didn't think I'd be saying that name today. Let's go. Okay. Well, you know what? Clock stops at 31. If you're going to make plays like this, worth it. Ooh, nice play. That was Wes Phillips with that play. Worked out. First and 10. 2 timeouts remaining, 31 seconds left to go in this half. And just look at how the offense is moving, man. That's a backup. Solid. At the 29, ball snaps. Sends it outside. Get out of bounds. Nope. Didn't get out of bounds. Looks like Vikings are gonna use their second timeout. 1 timeout remaining. This is what we want to see. Just ball movement. Nine of 11, 92 yards so far. Efficient. That's efficiency. So we've got second and 8 at the 26. Baltimore side in shotgun. Got Dylan Bell as the motion man. Ball snaps. Wentz. Oh, gets collapsed. Just can't seem to consistently get it together. The offensive line eventually falls apart. But you know what? This is second, third string offensive line. That's what it is. Third down, 4 seconds left. Guessing they're going to bring out, well, depends on the spot of the ball if they're going to bring out the kicker. It'd be nice to do another score update. You know, to have two in the half. So they're going to bring him out. How far is this from? Baltimore is calling a timeout. Why? 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 Come on, Will the Thrill. Wait, we got another kicker out there? What are we doing? What is Oh, okay, he's the holder. I'm like, let's not get cute here. All right, Will Reichert is kicking. Kick is up. Kick is good. How far was that? They didn't mention it, but kick is up, kick is good. It's a 3-3 game. All right. We've got another score update. Will for 3. Wow. Okay. So we should be at halftime in theory, right? We are. Good Lord. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. What a drag that was. But one thing's for sure, as far as receivers, you are deep at receiver. You are. I mean, it's not the receiver's fault in that first quarter that JJ McCarthy was sailing it wide and too high with Brett Favre velocity. But you've got receivers. After your big three, Price, Fleming, Felton, Deshaun Jones, you've got the players there. Running back, whoa, I had a lot of expectations for Damon Claiborne, and he is just not getting it done. At this point, I'd be shocked if he made the final 53-man roster. I don't think he's going to make the team. I don't think he is. 2.3 yards per rush. Xavier Scott has been better. On defense, Jake Golday, he's made 5 tackles so far. He's been all over the place. Jacob Thomas is starting to rise after briefly getting confused last week. Like, oh, Jacoby Thomas? No, Jacob Thomas. But he's got 2 tackles. Will Reichert made a field goal. Carson Wentz in this offense, it's at least moving. And for the big JJ McCarthy stand that's been, what's his name in the chat? That's been going off, foaming at the mouth. Let's see if I can find you. You ain't gonna escape. Where you at? What's his name? Snapback? Been quiet lately, my man. Giving up every excuse for JJ McCarthy. Let's look at these stats right now. J.J. McCarthy, 5 for 10, 81 yards. Carson Wentz, 9 for 11, 92 yards. And he took an extra sack. One more than J.J. McCarthy. Where you at, dog? Where you at, big bro? Get back on here. The streets need you. Been quiet as hell. And you got 3 points. 3 more points. More than what you were able to get with J.J. McCarthy. There's no point in seeing this dude anymore. Like, there's just not. Reps. He's got the reps. He's been getting the reps. And he continues to look bad. The offense stalls. That first quarter, like, I can't stress that enough. That first quarter was just like sludging along. That first quarter took 22 hours. Come on, man. Enough. I don't want to hear about this guy anymore. He's ass. Facts. Nothing else to it. If Kyler played today, maybe we would be up 6-3. Or 7-0. Or 7-3. Yeah, I'm done hearing about this guy. In between the games, it's always watch. He's gonna show you this and prove you wrong and blah 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 blah. All right, well we're here now. 5 for 10. And all the JJ stands, they get quiet. When it's showtime, I'm done. So done. There's nothing to talk about with this guy anymore. Like, I've seen zero improvement based off everything we witnessed last year and what we've seen so far this preseason. Zero improvement. Got me out here nursing on this Sunny D vodka seltzer. It's actually pretty good. May get another one. I should get another one. Yeah, whoever wants to trade for him, 7th round pick, whatever. That's fine. Or maybe no team is interested. That they would rather take their chances on the waiver wire. I mean, I suppose it's better to have McCarthy as the QB3 opposed to Max Brosmer, but that's it. That's it, man. We got 2 minutes. You know what? I'm going to get another one real quick. Please hold. We back. Got myself an extra one. Turns out we got some Modelo's, like citrus Modelo's. Didn't realize that. 'Definitely going to need more alcohol than what's left in here to get through this second half. Lord Almighty. 3-3 game. They got Nolan Teasley. Nolan Teasley up in the building. It'll cost us a seventh to trade him at this point. Talking about JJ McCarthy. Can you imagine calling another team up? Like, hey, you want JJ McCarthy? Sure. Give us JJ McCarthy and your seventh round pick. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. But KLC is the quarterback whisperer. Give it time. Yeah, we don't know that yet. We know he's a quarterback rehabilitator, as far as a quarterback that has gone through the mud and different teams and got basically casted off, that he can bring them back. But as far as a young quarterback, to be able to build a young quarterback from the ground up, we don't know that yet. Who knows if we'll find that out? And for KOC, we shouldn't have to find that out because this should be a hot seat year for him, which means that the Vikings win, for me, 2 playoff games. As the Ravens, they return to kickoff, gets past the 30, around the 33-yard line. So if KOC is successful and he wins some playoff games this year, that means Kyler Murray is the new franchise quarterback, and we probably won't have to revisit the quarterback whisperer topic for a couple of years. As the ball is at their own 33, Baltimore, play action, gets outside. Who is this quarterback? Number 12. Gets a couple of yards there. This is Joe Fagnano. Joe. I don't want to mispronounce that because that could go real dicey real quick. I don't want to mispronounce that. Fagnano. Ball snaps. Somehow gets that ball off, makes the catch. It's for a minimal gain. Yeah, I don't want to. Nope, not testing that. Ball is at the 37. Ball snaps. Figano. Ooh. Pass is caught by Walker, but smashed instantly. Who is that? Chambliss. Nice work. Nice play. Look at that. Instant. Bam. Smashed into the ground. Fourth and one. Oh, okay. All right. Figured they'd go for it, but they're going to punt it. Punt is up. Fair catch is called. Fair catch is made. They're going to start this drive here on the offense at their own 4-yard line, the Vikings. Is it Fanano? Is the G silent? It's silent? All right, because, yeah, I didn't, no. I wasn't gonna try and blindly say that. If the G is silent, okay, Fanano. All right. Wait a second, don't KOC try to push this. Oh, JJ isn't ready yet. He's trying out him in second over Wentz still. Yeah, okay. Well, is he starting this second half? McCarthy? Appreciate you all being in this watch party. I'm like, nope, I am not getting flagged by YouTube off a innocent mispronunciation. Not me. Not this guy. 20 seconds left. Commercial break. We are back on. I hope Brosmer does not get 2 quarters. I hope not. All right, who's out there? Who's the quarterback? First and 10 at their own 4-yard line. Oh boy, it might be Max Brosmer, everyone. Hold on to your butts. Yep, it is. Handoff. Hey, who is that? 36, 36. Who's that with that 9-yard run? Hey, Xavier Scott. Hey, you know what, Damon Claiborne? Might be Rapsies. Might be Rapsies. That might do it. 2nd and 1. Play action. Brosmer rolls out right. Takes off on his own. Gets out of bounds. First down. I'm not falling for the Brosmer effect anymore. But that's a good play right there. Ball now at the 17-yard line. Handoff, Xavier Scott dodges the initial tackle in the backfield. May have done enough for no gain. You know what? I'll take this. Clock is moving. Ball at the 17, 2nd and 10. Ooh, 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 and he got sacked. He got sacked. It's going to be 3rd and forever. Clock is ticking. I love it. Keep it moving. Third and 17. And that gets batted instantly. That was supposed to be a outside screen. Didn't work. 4th and 17. We're getting through it, baby. Snap back. Where you at, man? Come on. Defend McCarthy's honor. Why isn't he out there? 4th and 17. Hecker. Sam Hecker. Ravens return man gets to the 36-yard line. Okay. $10:15 left in the 3rd quarter. So Blue Collar asks a very interesting question. Randy, do you think of McCarthy more like Bridgewater because of the what if factor with the early injury, or more like Christian Ponder and just call him a straight up bust? McCarthy's a straight up bust. The thing with Teddy was he at least showed that he was capable of being a starter pre injury. That, man, you go back to that playoff game and the Blair Walsh miss. I mean, Teddy was the quarterback. They could have done a lot more offensively that game against Seattle. It was freezing cold temperatures, I get it, but Teddy Bridgewater demonstrated that he could be a winning quarterback. Now, since that injury, obviously that wasn't the case, but Teddy showed something that was at least worth, like, you know how the JJ stands are like, well, maybe this. That was legitimate with Teddy because he had shown you some early progression. With JJ McCarthy, no, he's just a bust. That's all it is. For whatever reason, if you want to say that it's KOC's fault, lack of development, whatever, but no, it's vastly different. Teddy was a guy that I was like, okay, let's get into this next year. And then he snapped his leg, and then Sam Bradford had to be called in on an emergency, and that changed everything as far as his career. Teddy did, he made the most out of his opportunities before he got hurt. Whereas McCarthy, I don't, it's hard for me to be like, okay, he suffered that ankle injury the first year, and that really just took him back. Like you look at the mechanics where he's like staring downfield and he's overthrowing with high velocity, whether it's high to the side. Nah, nah, they're not the same. They're not. So we've got 2nd and 7. Ball is at the 41. Ooh, oh, was that picked off? It was hit at the line. I know that. Bo Richter, big Bo Richter. Nice. Got his hands up at the line to break up that pass. Nice. So now it's 3rd and 7. And pass is caught. It's caught, but short of the first down marker. Jacob Thomas again showing out, laying the wood. Now they got the first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at Minnesota's 39-yard line. Pitch out left. Ravens. It's going to be a loss of 1. Who he still got out there? Obviously, Bo Richter. Second and 11. Ball snaps. Throws a lofty one. Oh. And you know what? Was that Jacoby Thomas? Nope, Jacob Thomas. Jacoby Thomas is nowhere. He was out there, the nearest defender, incomplete. 3rd and 11. Third and 11. Ball at the 40. Snap, drop, pass, complete. Oh boy. Who gave up that pass? To Walker. Who gave that up? That was that Demings? That was Demings. Demings. Come on, bro. Big pass given up. He was right there, but better offense. Ball is at the 13. I'm going to get to you. Who could it be? In just a second. We got a false start. Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. What's happening, Chuck? Which was worse, our quarterback play last year or the McNabb Ponder year? Ooh. Mm. That question is like I can smell the stink on it. Mm. Ball snaps. How he completed that pass in what looked like triple coverage. Mm. I guess with McNabb Ponder, we knew McNabb was done, but I guess there was always the hope that Ponder would show something. And then again, you look at last year as the ball snaps, looks over, completed pass for a couple of yards. So it's going to be third and manageable for Baltimore. That's a hard question. Which was worse? I guess all right, I will say this. In defense of the JJ Stands, the run he had at the end of last year provided just a little bit of hope, if you want to call it that. So by that measurement, I guess I'll say the worst year was the McNabb Ponder year. Although I don't have as the Ravens score a touchdown, wide open. Who was that? Oh, dude, 48. Roberts, you didn't go out wide enough. What are you doing? Who is that? Who gave up the touchdown? 48. Nah, fam. Jacob Roberts. No. You're supposed to be out wider than that. Instead, you settled short for an easy catch and run. Cut. Cut. Unacceptable. But it's a preseason game. Another score update at least. Get something up there. McNabb was throwing swing passes into the dirt. You know, I remember my next door neighbor. Obviously, I was a kid at the time of the McNabb Ponder thing. But my next door neighbor, he called him because of how big McNabb was getting weight wise. He called him Donovan McSlab, and it stuck with me ever since. Seeing him in that Vikings jersey and just how snug it was on him, and then him making bad throws on top of that. Yeah. Never forget that one. All right. Now we can open up the second one. Wasn't planning on having a second one, but you know, The slow drag of that first quarter. Yep, Donovan McSlab. He was, you know what? Jersey was a bit snug on him. He was a bit loose in the waist. Donovan McSlab. Kickoff is up. Gets past the 20, the 25, gets to the 26-yard line for the Vikings. So 1st and 10 at the 26. Snap. Brosmer still in there. And 17, whoever that was, there's a flag on the play. I mean, that should have been an easy catch for 17. Who was that? Instead, fumbled it around his back for an incomplete flag on the play. That was Jamar Jefferson. Didn't matter anyway. It's against the Vikings. Jamar Jefferson dropped that elementary pass. So we got 1st and 15 after the penalty. The Bro Show continues in shotgun. You got trips right. Quick pass over the middle. This time it is caught. That might be Jashawn Jones. Yep. Ball snaps. Brosmer. Nice throw. Could have been more on target, but the pass is caught. Pass is caught. It's going to be another 1st down. That was Dylan Bell on the conversion. So now ball is at the 49. Ball snaps. Brosmer with the confident strike to Fleming right away. Damn. We may have to revise the narrative here. This ain't no Carson Wentz versus McCarthy. This is McCarthy versus Brosmer. So far, 2nd and 3. It's a shame they can't run the ball unless Xavier Scott is there. They run the ball right there and gets instantly taken down. No gain. That was Jamar Jefferson again. So I guess we're going to get Jamar Jefferson the rest of the game. Damon Claiborne, I don't see how, unless he rushes for 200 yards the last preseason game, I don't see him making this roster. Ball snaps. Throws it. Oh, on 3rd and 3, incomplete. Brings up 4th and 3. Price, the throw intended for Bryson Nesbitt. It's 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. And why not? You're on your opponent's side of the field. Ball snaps. Brosmer throws it. Oh, to where? What was that? That was all right. All right, never mind. Brosmer and JJ sucks. They're both bad. What was that? What are we doing here? Huh? Good Lord. Drinking on Modelo spiked seltzer. It's pretty good. I don't know if you've mentioned it, but we have a real problem with Orange being better than Banks. Banks plays with really bad pad level and no urgency. I'm not going to stress out about Banksy. Not yet. Not yet. Let's get to the regular season. He'll figure it out. He'll get it together. I think once the regular season starts, the intensity is going to hit. He'll be all right. I'm not panicking, but it's a good sign. Big Citrus, he's at least doing his thing. Five seconds left before we get back from commercial break. Oh, really? Boos were coming in? They had to hide the booze with music? How can you blame the fans? How can you blame them for booing? I certainly don't. 1st and 10, play action. Ooh, ooh. Oh, how did you let him get that off? There's a flag on the play. For now, the pass is completed, and that's going to be a 1st down for Baltimore. And again, not to freak out here, you're looking at the 2s and the 3s, really the 3s and the 4s going up against the 3s and the 4s, outside of the occasional Banks and Orange out there. But even right now, they're on the bench. Yeah, so this is the depths of the depths. So ball is at the 34 for Baltimore. Ball snaps, pressure, got it off, and that is, I think that's Jacob Roberts again. Yo, bro, this dude is out here, man. A surprise, a pleasant surprise. No, that wasn't him. Okay, my mistake. That was Bengali Kamara. My apologies. Oh, pressure gets to him. Are you serious? He caught that. Doesn't matter. That was second and 16. Got no gain right there. I don't want to be overly negative, but not firing off the ball and just being disruptive is concerning as a former D1D lineman. He has the tools. I'm not worried. People really worried about Caleb Banks? Really? Way too early. And pressure gets to him and the sack. It's going to be Dyson Jr. Let's make sure we give him full respect. That's Kenny Dyson with the sack on Flannan. Nice work. Nice work. Just want to see some plays. That's all. Fourth and 24. Clock is running. We got a minute left in this third quarter. Punt is returned. 10, 15, 20. Gets about to the 24. Dante Fleming, there's a flag. Of course, there's a flag. Because why wouldn't there be? Good Lord. Goodness gracious. 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And we're just getting through it. This game. My gosh. Yeah, I'm not worried about Banksy. Let's let him get himself together, build himself up. No one comes into the league as a finished product. Ball is at the 24-yard line. Vikings, Bro Show, motion man, handoff. You got about 4 yards there, maybe three. Xavier Scott, which again just reinforces Damon Claiborne. We've been waiting. We've been waiting. I think that time is up. Second and 6. Got a motion man. Play action. Dumps it off. Okay. I think it got tipped at the line of scrimmage, but still dumps it off. Gets a positive play. Catch is made by Jashawn Jones. That is going to be the end of the third quarter. I tell you what. Max Brosmer, he's the man that you love to touch, but you mustn't touch, 'cause his name can be said by anyone. Oh, Barry, are you talking about the downer music from Price is Right? Ryan says, bro show. More like no show. That's true. That's true. I tried. I tried. I'm trying. Doing the best I can here to make the most of this Mickey Mouse game. Trying. Got one more quarter. That's all right. Sky Uma says Hanson, row the boat. Fourth quarter. You right. Anything's possible. Yeah, that's a good idea, Barry. That sound effect, yeah. Let me get right on that too. Probably later tonight, but I'm gonna get on it. Update sound effects. I want to get the Vikings horn on here. As well. Third and 3, ball at the 31. Make a decision. Ball snaps. Quick pass. Quick pass. Ball is complete and it got fumbled. Who was that? Yep, that's a fumble, all right. Really? Like, dude, you had it. All right, fumble. Jashawn Jones. Gonna have to take a step back after that one. Shoo, Myles Price. Tai Felton. Jashawn Jones. Come on. And the thing is, that was a good throw by Brosmer, which is really frustrating to me about Max Brosmer. Like, there are times, moments like that play, like with no help from his receiver, should have held on to the football for the whole play. There are moments where Brosmer looks like he just gets it. And then there are other plays where, I mean, it's McCarthy like. But at the end of the day, Brosmer, respectfully, not a factor for this roster. Yeah, how do you fumble that? Just singing your praises. Jashawn, what are you doing? Unacceptable. Not great. I mean, damn. He'll probably get cut. Just Sean Jones, but it's also, you shouldn't have fumbled that football. At the same time, he's the second leading receiver in this game, all things considered. But no, I have to put Myles Price, Tai Felton, Dylan Bell, and then Deshaun Jones. El Jefe says he gets it against third stringers. Sure, that's fair. All right, so we've got first and 10. Ball is at the 44 of Minnesota's side for the Baltimore Ravens. Gets a couple of yards on the ground. Chuck, what's happening, baby? Need you to make some plays. Who is Mr. Mankato now? Like up to this point, practices and these preseason games. Play action and throws it, dumps it off left, and he's got blockers, gets past the 40. It was a nice play. I mean, is there a Mr. Mankato, Mr. Egan? Jacob Thomas? Ooh. Eric? You might be right. That might. Wow. Okay. I'm with it. Play action. Throws it over the middle. Caught. And needless to say that the depth of this defense, not great. Hansen says there is no longer an award. The award ceases to exist. Yeah, Jacob Thomas. Maybe that's him. The Ravens, they get inside their 10. There's a flag on the play behind the line of scrimmage, would suggest a holding penalty. It is, so they're going to back it up. Or an illegal block in the back, it looks like. Ball is now, you may have offsides there, but they didn't call it. Pass is complete. Baltimore, they advance from first and 20 inside the red zone. It's now second and 5 inside the 10. Looks like we got a false start on Baltimore, so it's going to back up 5 yards. 12 minutes left to go in this fourth quarter. Oh boy. Very. I'm not repeating what you said because I'm not getting flagged, but that was funny. That was objectively funny. Ball snaps, second and 10. And looks like you got a batted ball at the line of scrimmage. You're right, Eric. You're right. No season, no reason, excuse me, to get all down in the dumps over a preseason game. Most of these guys you're not going to see in the regular season. I think the main thing with any preseason game like this, as the ball is caught, and that's going to set a new set of downs for Baltimore. I think they got the first down. Quick out pass, advances it. Yeah, that should be, man. But yeah, but any preseason game like this, it's all about just trying to find individual players that will stick out. So, like for instance, you got Taki Tamani, you got Isaiah Loudermilk at the defensive line, and they just called a timeout. It looks like it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Clock stops. Is he? Machina Crusader, is he getting destroyed? JJ McCarthy? He should. He should. Yeah, most of these players you're not gonna remember that they're even, if they make the roster, you're not even gonna remember them. They'll be on special teams. Is where they'll get the bulk of their snaps anyway. 4th and inches, they're going for it. Handoff, gets it easily. New set of downs inside the 2. You know what? Keep the clock running, man. Save us all. Save us all. Play action. And that's a bad throw. Incomplete on 1st and goal. Got Halasi in coverage. Second and goal for Baltimore. Crammed formation. Pitch right. And I guess a timeout was called. Yep. So stops the game. Great. Great, great, great. Machine, you're being generous, man. I got two. Two playoff wins. Or change needs to happen. We've got 2nd and goal here. They're just showing Josh Metellus and Brian O'Neill buddying up on the sideline. Like, get to the game. Jesus, pitch right. That should be a face mask on the offense. A flag is thrown. So, yeah. That was a holding by 47, grabbing of the face mask. Easy penalty. Easy, easy. Second and goal. Hey, good job, mods. Shout out to the mods today. Complete 180 from last week. Spammers getting eliminated instantly. Ball snaps, play action, quick pass. Got a couple of yards there. It's going to set up third down at around the 7-yard line. Third and goal. 9:47 left. Clock is stopped. Someone called a timeout. Come on, man. Let's get this show on the road. .30 and ticking. Ball at the 8. Quick. Oh, snap. Quick pass. And he caught it, but he caught it around. They're going to mark him at the 3-yard line, it looks like. And it's going to be 4th and goal for Baltimore. That was a good play by that receiver. That was 18. Nice work. Oh, you saw Zemiah Vaughn make a play there. You're going to kick it? All right. Baltimore is going to kick it. Kick is up. Kick is good. They extend their lead to 10. Ooh-wee. Might need some 151 after this. After this game. Good Lord. (13-3) Baltimore. Jonathan says Brosmer's coming for that ass. Yeah, I'm with you, Hanson. Just run the ball. Let's get this game over with. Everything that you are hoping to find out, if you did find out, it already happened. Nothing new is going to come of this. Please like and subscribe if you're not too drunk to see the page. 20 seconds left on this commercial break. Yeah, I feel bad for the fans too. I mean, it's preseason, so you got to take it with a grain of salt. But, you know, people invest their hard earned money, to be able to have an experience like that. Hopefully, and it's the preseason. Again, can't stress that enough. So you got to have some sort of cap as far as expectations are concerned. But hopefully, for the people that traveled out there outside of Minnesota, that they managed to make a whole weekend out of it, so that after this game they can go bar hopping or jump restaurant to restaurant, Mall of America. As the Vikings, dude, how do you slip off of that? Gets to the 29 off a slip. $8:41 left in the game. Hank Hill, I appreciate you, man. Happy to fight the good fight. Ball is at the 19. Bro show. Still there. Ball is incomplete. That was a good throw, but that defender smacked the hell out of that receiver. Just boom. Actually a little behind. Still. That was Dylan Bell, the intended target. Whenever I'm in Minneapolis, man, and I get to that mall, I get to that locker room, store up on some gear. There's another sports memorabilia spot in that mall too. They sell good stuff. I'm pretty sure I got my Hitman jersey from there. A minute and 30 for this commercial break. Got 4 lids in the mall, yeah. It's like that Cat Williams joke where he was talking about Iverson Mall in PG County, Maryland, where he's like, you walk around the mall and oh, there's a Foot Locker. You walk around again, oh, there's a second Foot Locker. And then you walk further down, there's another god Foot Locker here. Yeah. A lot of lids in that mall. I like the locker room. I like the sports memorabilia. Shops. Yeah, this game, pretty forgettable. Safe to say. You got more, excuse me, you got more confirmation on JJ McCarthy. I think that's the biggest thing. And I think because of that, in turn, you got more confirmation on Carson Wentz. As far as where they stand, between QB2 and QB3, ball at the 19-yard line, for the Vikings. Their own 19. You got a motion man. Brosmer, ball snaps, quick throw. Gets it off and gets a couple of yards, like 2 yards. So not much there. Just working the short passing game. 8 minutes and counting. 3rd and 8. Come on, get a first down. Just keep the clock moving. All right, pass is complete. 17 makes the play. He steps out of bounds, but are they going to? Okay, he stepped out of bounds. New set of downs for the Vikings. Pass was caught by Jamar Jefferson. We say his name again. A lot of unknown names coming to light. Ball snaps. Brosmer, low pass, but the pass is caught for about 8 yards. Now ball is at the 39. Snap, pressure, sends it to nowhere. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play. Clock stops. May God have mercy on us all. Seven minutes left to go in the game. Get us out of here. Second and 7. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Minnesota side. Ball snaps. Quick throw over the middle. And what do you know? Pass is complete to 81 Lang. We can keep the clock rolling. Let's go. Oh, looks like we got our second spammer. Get them out of there. 3rd and 1. In shotgun is the Brosmer. Throws it to nowhere. Clock stops. You have got to be kidding me. Baltimore may have gotten away with illegal contact there, but they're going to go for it on 4th and 1, or at least give the impression that they're going for it on 4th and 1 at their own 39-yard line, or at their own 40, excuse me. All right, they ran the ball up the middle, new set of downs, clock continues to run. That's worth celebrating, I would say. Good God. Let's go. Ball snaps. And right after a good play, Max Brosmer gets sacked. Ball is now back at their own, looks like 48, maybe 47. You know what? Take your time. Take your time. 5:20 left to go in the game. Pass is caught. They're moving. Under 5 minutes left to go. Bro Show tosses it over the middle. Pass is caught. First down and more. Caught by number 83. Bryson Nesbitt. We've talked about him a couple of times this game. Ball is now at the Baltimore 29. Ball snaps. Brosmer. Too high. Double coverage. Incomplete. Clock stops. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be defensive holding, which gives the Vikings first down. Ball is now at the Baltimore 24. Four minutes left to go in this game. 1st and 10. You got a motion man. Brosmer with the snap. Come on, progress on a good play, and he throws an interception. Good God. Right when I was about to say, maybe you got something in Brosmer after all, he throws an interception. And here we are. At this point, just get us out of here as unscathed as possible. Under 4 minutes left to go. Brosmer, I was so close. So close. But now you and JJ can both fart. In a flaming dumpster. Second down, clock is running. And just take your time. Please, for the love of God, no one call timeouts. We have suffered enough. Ball is at the 25. Play action. Incomplete. Clock stops. Just run the football, you bums. Just run the football. What do you have to gain at this point? God, this game is ass. White Castle burger ass. So we've got 3rd and 6 at the 25. Pass is complete. New set of downs, and he stays in bounds. Clock is ticking. Hey! There's something. Hey, take your time. Draw up a nice play. It's the QB Buns battle, McGlass or no show. Yeah, we know who the first two quarterbacks are now. Legit. Ball handed off. Get him, get him, get him. He gets outside, gets out of bounds. What are you doing? Tackle him inbounds. 2:21 left to go. Can't thank you guys enough for being part of this watch party live stream. New setup, new devices all over the place. I was very nervous that this thing would fall apart, and I'm actually pretty impressed with how this has all come together. So I want to thank you guys for being part of that and giving feedback on that 2nd and 4. They hand the ball off just shy of the first down marker. I'm surviving. Not dying. I'm surviving. We're at the 2-minute warning. Okay. All right. Could not do this without the support of you guys. The feedback is monumental. Helps me plan things. Hopefully the third preseason game will be better. And then when that regular season hits, boy, can't hide anymore. Got to play the starters. No more hiding. Hey, cheers to that. Skol. Let's go. Couldn't play the touchdown sound effect today. Maybe next week. Maybe. And I'll add some more. Add some more sound effects. I want the horn. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'll figure it out. Definitely the horn, though. But overall, not much to take away from this game. Quarterback situation remains equal to what I said a week ago. Kwong says KOC is the QB shatterer. Damn. Maybe. We saw 1/4 of JJ McCarthy and the offense did nothing. McCarthy had targets, he had open receivers, and he just missed them. He missed them. And for KOC, it was enough to say, that's all. We'll go to Carson Wentz now. So we're back on the field post 2-minute warning. 3rd and 1. Handoff. They get a first down. Baltimore, clock is ticking. I swear to God, nobody better call a timeout. There's nothing to gain here. It's over. Run this ish into the ground where it belongs. A minute and 30. Taking their time. Yeah, boy. Oh, they're doing the victory. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Get us out of here. This BS game. Under a minute to go. Folks, cheers. Hey, we made it. We made it. Another snap. They're marching onto the field. This game's over. Thank God. Thank you, Lord, for saving us from more of this stank ass game. Bless you. Post game vid will be up later today.